Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Old Gits and this is Aramis. So just for those of you that don't know much about boats and river cruises, this is a 27-foot Nauticus boat powered by a Ford Ford engine with a Z drive. I'll show you pictures of that in a minute. It's not in the best condition. I didn't get it. I basically got it as a project boat. It's not in the greatest condition at all. I had the boat now for about 7 or 8 months, I want to say. Oh, there's a CRT boat coming past. I'll watch this go by. Hey mate, you alright?
Not bad.
Lovely day for it.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
It is, Where you off to?
Back to the yard and work on.
Alright, yeah. Hey mate, you alright? CRT doing a bit of cleaning up. Yeah, so it's a 27-foot Canal cruiser in Ford diesel engine with an outboard. I believe in the earlier years these used to use Ford Cortina engines. I'm not sure why they stopped that, but I'll have to look into that. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. It'd be interesting to know. Yeah, I got this boat as a project boat. Yeah, I picked it up from Runcorn. Day one when I picked it up, it was okay. It was rougher than what it is now. I had a few issues bringing it back last year, and the canal levels were low. I did get diverted a few times. I had to take different routes. I think all in all there was like, bloody hell, like 120 locks I had to do on my own to get it back to Chesterfield Canal where I am now. Beautiful mooring, absolutely fantastic. Just give you a little look. Beautiful mooring, lock down there, and then if you look the other way, it's just open canal. Beautiful mooring, absolutely love it here. People here friendly, everything's bang on. Yeah, I'm rambling a bit now. Let me show you the current condition of the boat. Bearing in mind I've had a couple of days working on it. Everything's everywhere, so it's an absolute mess at the minute. Today I'm going to clear that up and hopefully update you with a video of it afterwards. I've got a canopy made for it. Me and my mum like self-made it. Hoping, fingers crossed, that it's going to fit decent. Yeah, let me take you for a look around. So this is the boat in its current condition before I have a little tidy up. You got the sink unit. This window was covered up. I uncovered it about 2 days ago. It was just boarded off. Not sure why it was boarded off. Yeah, I uncovered that. Cut out the window. It does need to go back a little bit. I need to take this off and get a bit of wood going down so I can screw this behind this frame straight back. So it'll sit tighter with the window. Probably do a bit of filling around here. Yeah, this is the sink unit. It's got a little cooker thing. The sink under there. Yeah, storage. I think there's normally a fridge or a cooker here. Didn't come with one. Got a bed here. It's not the original cushion. I think he's just put it on there so you know to sleep on. I am getting some cushions made for that. Over here there is a table that comes up. There is a table that comes up to here, sits on them two brackets there. Makes a nice little seating area. Again, the cushions for this side are at home currently. About to get recovered, basically. The front is absolute. It's kind of used as a storage area at the minute. I've repainted all these windows. Repainted them, resealed them. This bit keeps coming down. I don't know what I'm going to do with this roof here. If anybody has a know, let me know in the comments. If anybody has an idea what to do with that. Other than that, yeah, it's just a storage area at the minute. Got my little cushion there, my little quilt there and stuff when I do sleep on the boat. That's the table, the table stand. These bits I've taken off and I've just lightly sanded them down, and I'm going to revarnish them just to bring them up a bit nicer. So yeah, I've insulated the roof. That was a big thing recently. Yeah, so I've re-insulated the roof recently. It's not the best, but it does work effectively. I had an issue about a month ago, where every day you'd wake up and it was just literally the roof was just dripping wet. You'd wake up and there'll be water all over your face where it's just dripping wet. But I've checked on the outside, there's nothing letting water in, not that I can see anyway. There's a few holes in the fiberglass underneath that I've just patched up, repaired, but I don't think there's actually anything letting water in, so fingers crossed this has solved my issue. I have slept on it recently after I've insulated it, and it seems to be a lot better, a lot warmer, not as condensated. I always try and sleep with the window open or the vents open on the roof, just to try and minimise the condensation on the inside. Originally I did think it was condensation because there was quite a few of us on the boat, me and my kids, and my other half. She was like, you just wake up in the morning and it was just dripping on you. So I figured I had to do something about it, filling the holes and insulating the roof has helped quite a lot. I haven't noticed any drips yet, although we haven't had any rain, to be fair, so fingers crossed. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I mentioned it. It's a Nauticus boat. They were built in the 1970s, and they was named the Rolls Royces of the Canal at the time. When they first released, on my way back I did actually have a few comments from a few different guys saying about, you don't see many of these boats around anymore. I even had an offer of £3 to buy the boat, like, off me on the way back. I was like, I'm not kind of finished with it yet, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was a lot worse condition than what it is now. I'm currently in the middle of putting this up, basically some covering for the walls. I know it doesn't look very good at the top, but that once I've got a plyboard, I'm going to plyboard the roof and then carpet it, and it will sit on top of this line all the way across, and it'll just give it a nice straight finish. Fingers crossed anyway, fingers crossed. Yeah, it should give it a nice straight finish at the end. Yeah, it just needs bits like this. Light's not staying, it's going. I've got a set of spotlights I need to wire up, obviously when the roof's boarded or half boarded, and then I can fit the wires through so they took above the roof, well, above the inside roof anyway. Yeah, there's plenty to do on a boat. There's plenty to do. I've got a blow up canoe as well. Got an inflatable canoe I got gifted off another member of the boating community, Ian. Fantastic guy. Kids have had several days on that, loving it. But yeah, it's just a work in progress at the minute, and fingers crossed it will get there. It's getting there already, but it's just taking longer than I expected to. So this is the back seat at the minute. It's all wooded and damp. I've took the cushions off already. It's just all damp wood. Under there's the engine bay. Yeah, it needs replacing, so I'm measuring up for that at the minute. All the way from one end. Five, 65 inches by so that board there, that needs to be by 33, no 37 will take it to there. The other one will sit on top flush. That's a good one. Go down 65. 37. Yeah, so that's the boards marked out for the back bench. Just got to take them home and cut them because I'm only running a 12 volt leisure battery with a inverter at the minute. It's not powerful enough to run the big saw, so I'm going to take that home and cut it properly, sand the edges down, make them all nice and smooth. Yacht varnish the wood to kind of weather protect it, soundproof insulate it, and then put it on. I'll include that in my next video. I just thought this video would mainly be introduce myself and the boat really, and where I am currently with it. Enjoying a nice cup of tea, by the way. Yeah, lovely mooring, lovely place to keep the boat for a while. I've notified CRT that there is an issue with the boat that needs addressing, and they've more than happily let me stay here for longer, which is good. I'm just waiting on a permanent mooring actually down here. Hopefully that comes available soon and I can snatch that up. Fingers crossed. Yeah, just thought I'd introduce myself and introduce the boat and where I am with it. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you're wanting to stay around and watch the transformation of this boat, feel free to subscribe. Thumbs up the channel always helps. Yeah, just come along for the ride. Alright guys, take it easy and I'll catch you in the next one.